There are a dozen or so homemade recipes online for how to get red wine stains out of things like clothes, your carpet, or maybe even your sofa. And instead of boring you with each of these recipes and testing it out and what the results were, I just spent the better part of yesterday staining things around my house with red wine, testing out these solutions, and now you get the fruits of my labors, and I'll show you what I think worked the best. The number one ingredient for success is getting to that stain immediately, blotting up all the excess with some paper towels, and now you have won more than half that battle. For clothing, I grabbed one of my daughter's old t-shirts, and the clear winner here was the stain that I put white vinegar on, and then I added some laundry detergent. I let it sit for 20 minutes, and then I washed it in cold water. Sorry, Kristen. Now for sofa and carpet, without a doubt, peroxide mixed with either Dawn dish detergent or baking soda worked every single time. Luckily, I had some extra fabric from my sofa and I tested 8 of these concoctions, and the clear winner here is number 2, which is 3 parts peroxide to 1 part Dawn. I blotted this on and let it sit for 20 minutes. And number 8, and for this one I just poured on some peroxide, then sprinkled it with baking soda. Once it dried, I used a wet rag to get off the excess. And for the carpet, I had an old remnant and my husband cut off a piece for me, and I tried 5 different stains with 5 different solutions, and again we had 2 winners. In this spot I used 2 parts peroxide with 1 part Dawn. I applied the mixture, blotted it off, and then applied it again and let it sit for 20 minutes. And for this square, I poured the peroxide right onto the stain, sprinkled on some baking soda, and after 3 minutes, blotted it up with some water. And just a side note that all of these experiments were done on light colored fabric. So if you have something that's darker or a delicate like a silk, I'd be really careful about using peroxide on those items. So I'm guessing there's another video in my future.